Hey guys, what's going on? It's Train Bulk here. I'm up here in the AM playing Combat League as always. And thought I would do another commentative ranks video. Like the last one, I don't know how many matches I'm going to play, so we're just going to play. So I'm preparing to start competing, so I'm kind of fooling around with some other options for cameos right now. And I'm really trying to work on getting really solid with Smoke Sareena right now. I feel like that Smoke Sareena kind of covers a lot of the what looks like the emerging meta issues of the game, like Reptile and Rain got hell buffed and those matchups got considerably worse for Smoke, so having the neutral control Sareena helps, plus the resource drain. And I'm finding I'm using Sareena more for the resource drain factor than that, which is kind of interesting. Bro, I hate Reptile players. I hate Reptile players. Actual crackheads. I'm telling you, these Reptile players have, like, lost their minds with these buffs. There we go. Minimal meter build for him, maximum damage for me. I want to be known, by the way, I hate the new Reptile. This character feels like hell a degenerate now. I'll have to see if I can find a clip of it happening, but they have found with Janet, with like with the some of the buffs they gave him, like especially the stance recancel, is allowing him to hit. I shit you not. I've been hit by throw combos. They're doing 33%. Meterless throw combos are doing 33%. Like, I hate this character. I cannot describe how much I detest him. There we go. So yeah, I'm trying to get down just a very compact, very opportunistic Smoke Sareena going for tournament. So we'll see how it goes. It's not that I'm like abandoning Tremor as being like my main choice, but Tremor is, I'm gonna be honest, he's not good enough in a everyone plays chameleon environment. He's just not. And I have to be honest, I'm kind of not a fan of the chameleon meta right now. Like I could see what the vision for Cameo was, and I actually thought she was like really cool, right? I mean, I've used her before too, but I think that maybe there might be a teensy tiny problem with a Cameo that gives you unreactable launching 50/50s off everything, gives you maybe the best combo starting projectile in the game, projectile vulnerability, the ability to buff yourself to take only half damage from the next hits. Like, it feels like even for like, obviously I got what the vision was, is that she gets all these crazy benefits, like having an invincible reversal launcher and things like that because of the rotation, but I kind of actually think that they might need to actually take the opposite approach. I've seen some maniacs who like they want the ability to choose her tools on command, that would be such a horrible idea. I already think the cameo is kind of bad for the game because of the gameplay it promotes right now. Like, everyone is elevated by using her just because of what she does to the game, both to neutral the game and because she turns everything into 50-50s at launch. I'm just really not a fan of that right now. If anything, because so right now the thing is, right, is that you can't pick the mode you want to be in, but there's a rotation, and it's the same rotation every time. I'm almost thinking they need to make the rotation completely random. Like, make the rotation a complete 33 three-way flip. I hate this character now. Because, yeah, I really don't like the way that Chameleon works in this game. I hate the cameo. I hate fighting against any character that uses her. I hate playing with her because, like, you just feel like you're acting like a fucking coked up ape, just, like, doing random shit all the time, and it works. Like, ball roll alone is a criminal move right now. I'm shocked it's still in the state it's in. I kind of think it should be made a mid. Like that's that's an example to me of a nerf that should happen, no matter what else happens to the game. Like, they can buff the other cameos all they want, but ball roll can't remain overhead, bro. It's not acceptable, bro. I can't deal with it. It's like, and it's just not unsafe enough. Like, it's technically punishable, of course, but man, it is like so hard to actually punish it in the middle of the match while you're also doing fuzzies off everything so you don't get mixed, while you're also trying to watch out for throws, tech throws and everything. Like, the cameo just feels like it degenerates the game right now. I really don't like Chameleon. I think Tremor is great and has like some creative potential to him, although he does need some buffs. I really like Janet. So, I mean, the DLC cameos so far are definitely more hits than misses for me, but yeah, Chameleon feels like a very badly designed cameo idea to me. And also, it's kind of a problem because I guess part of the problem is you can't really... It kind of feels like if they nerf her, they're going to take away the reason that people play her, right? Like, if you make her rotation actually truly random, like I understand the problem is that because she provides such like a high level of power to whoever's using her, it would take the fun out of playing her to lose things like the overhead ball roll. But I was willing to, give it a shot to see how it would play out, because obviously I was like, well, we'll see, you have to work around the rotation, you have to do this and that, but now we see that it's nothing to work around that rotation. Like, yeah, you're never making any sacrifices, you're never having to make a compromise, and it would seem a cameo that's designed in that way, that would be like the big setback of it, but it's almost like they were afraid when they were making the cameo, and it kind of strikes me they were too afraid to make it have like any kind of shortcoming, and so what you've ended up with is a cameo that the movesets flow together too well now, right? They flow together too well. There's perfect combo pathing from one disguise to another every time. It just, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan right now. Kind of want to make a video talking about, what I think about the direction for the cameo system should be, because I'm seeing a lot of people say that everyone should have Chameleon's level of availability. I really don't know if I would like this game if that happened. If they did that and they did it the wrong way, that would make me quit outright. So I guess we could talk about that while I'm playing here. So the problem is people are definitely right that the thing that seems to determine what the good cameos are is availability. That's a big part of it. However, so the problem is the lesson that people are taking from this is that everyone should be as available as Chameleon, not understanding or thinking about the fact that Chameleon is the way she is because she's bounced around the rotation factor. Like Chameleon would not be allowed to have the cooldowns that she has if the rotation wasn't a factor, right? That you had to work around. And I've always been confused by people who they willfully just they just want the game to be bonkers. I don't want the game to be bonkers because I actually like the general philosophy of where the game is at. Right now I do. Even though I know it's the unpopular take, I'm more in favor of both nerfing Chameleon and bringing the other cameos up to the top. Personally, here's what I think. I kind of think we need to take kind of an opposite balancing approach. So I think if you're going to make cameos that have all these tools like Chameleon and Tremor, for example, those are the cameos that need to have the longer cooldowns because they have all these utility factors, right? And then that would allow you to make the simpler cameos like Sub, like Sareena. Those can have the fast cooldowns. I think that would be the better way to go. Especially because, bro, come on. You're seeing what's happening with Chameleon. She's, running this game. Half the cast or optimal team is Chameleon right now. I just don't know. That's, a good idea, man. I don't like the idea of everyone doing their, one key move just non-stop all the time, which is what would happen. And I've seen people acknowledge that, but I also don't think the people who have acknowledged it are acknowledging it enough. They don't really understand what kind of Pandora's box they want to open up. And that really concerns me. I know there are people who are not happy with this game in general, and I know that there are people who they're mad that this game is not MK11 and they can't just RPS their way to victory. And I'm sorry that you guys are bad. Sorry, bud. But that was nice. I think that's actually the problem for me. Actually, when I think about it, the things in this game that I don't like, whether it be cameos or characters, is that they turn the game to MK11, which I'm not going to go into detail about my gripes with that game, but I'm going to define it as my issue, if you're not aware, with MK11 essentially was that MK11 was literally RPS the game. Jab or throw was a legit 50-50 mix-up that was unreactable. So, you were getting something that you would otherwise have to earn in other NRS games. So you're getting a situation that was really powerful without having to earn it, right? You were putting each other in the jab or throw vortex just by being in front of each other. And there are characters I feel that's what they do. They just do one or two things over and over. That's why I don't like Tanya. Tanya, to me, is designed like an MK11 character. Lou's much better in this game, but he is more or less the same kind of character he was in MK11, which is the same thing. It's he's just vortexing you off of jab or throw, and then this time he gets throw combos. Oh, man. that's Raiden's problem too. Raiden is an MK11 character because he only has to do 2 or 3 things, and those 2 or 3 things just don't have answers to them, or if they do have answers, they require you to take such a disproportionate risk to what he's risking. Like, I still think Raiden's top 1 in the game, even with the nerfs he just got. But, like, the character, it's either going to turn out that his design is just unnerfable, which might really be the case. They might have just made a character where he's just unnerfable. And I've thought about that, like, you know, whether or not he should be allowed to remain in the state he's in. For me personally, right now, unless someone could really show me different, I really feel like we're in a situation where it would be better if Raiden was a trash character than him be a good character. I feel like right now this game is not very good whenever Raiden is good so far. Just because, like, I mean, so where even go? Storm Cell is part of the problem, obviously. Storm Cell was a big factor, but Storm Cell was more like a symptom of the character. The thing about Raiden is that he is literally a perfect character. He is unreactable mix. He is zoning. He is the best runaway in the game. He is high damage with almost any cameo, and there's no wake-up game with him, right? One of the things that, like, I think is constantly left unsaid about Raiden in this game is that he completely eliminates all the knockdown mind games and depth of this game. He doesn't have to worry about delayed wake up. He doesn't have to worry about armor because he breaks every armor attack in the game almost. He doesn't. I just think that things fit together too well for him, to such an extent that he's basically what do you call it? That he's basically never actually taking any risk himself. I mean, he's got a triple low Rika, which now that the meta's shifting over to Chameleon in general, his 4-3 string is now a triple low, hit confirmable, safe Rika that can be overhit at any time whenever the Melina disguise is out, and it's unfuzzyable, right? And if they eat the lows, then he just does Psy instead and gets the conversion. I think Raiden's just like too perfect of a character. He needs like much bigger downsides than what he has. I don't know what exactly you would do at this time. I think the Storm Cell changes were good, but I definitely don't think he's like been hit hard enough. I just don't think so. Like, the amount of mileage that Raiden can get right now out of just doing his low string mixed with ball roll from Chameleon is absolutely insane. I am convinced now. I mean, obviously there's neutral between that, right? And you could be better than the Raiden player in neutral, although it would still be very hard because Raiden also has arguably the best neutral in the game, right? Like, he doesn't have like fantastic footsie options. The thing that he has going for him is that he has what do you call it? He has like the best defensive buttons in the whole game, straight up. You know, they're like big hitboxes with small hurt boxes on them. And if you have to approach Raiden, it's a miserable time. I think the problem is, though, people think I'm just being a hater and like I want Raiden to be gutted, and that's not really what I want. I just want Raiden to be a fighting game character instead of like I don't know, bro. He's like a boss character to me in this game. He's so unassailable in a lot of ways. I just don't like it. Anyway, that's enough of my rant about raiding Chameleon for now. Really don't care for either of them. Still think Raiden needs nerfs, even if everyone else gets buffed. I'm just convinced it's not good for the game for Raiden to be good so far. So anyway, yeah, working on improving my smoke Sareena, because I'm starting to realize a lot of matchups become much easier for this character when you can constantly have that resource drain going. So as you probably noticed while I've been playing here, sometimes I'm dumping all my cameo into the combos, but a lot of times I'm either doing one cameo or no cameo combo extension and just putting them in a long-lasting DMB that keeps their meter drain. I kind of believe right now that, like, this might be optimal like this. Because meter is very valuable in this game. There we go. He's dead. There we go. So I think that aspect is pretty vital. Vital. If you can keep people from having the resources to armor and to extend combos, that hurts a lot of characters. Like, I probably should use this team, for example, against Lao, right? Because Lao is obviously a problem because he's armored launch for the character, right? Well, if you're using Sareena, you can make every hit constantly drain that resource from him that he's very dependent on, right? Like, Lao is definitely one of the more suspect character designs in this game. Anyway, like you saw just there, the curse really helps you snowball, especially in the corner. Anyway, yeah, like, being able to take away that stuff from Lao is really crucial, right? And because it's an ambush that you can kind of use from anywhere on screen, you can kind of put pressure on people in neutral, right? Because they'll want to walk out of the curse, they won't want to have their meter being threatened. So you can also use it to force positional advantage. Like, you get them more concerned about losing meter than having a good position. And that really goes a long way in this game, you can do that. I've also realized you don't really need to spend more than one cameo for combos. As you can see, I just spent 2 bars only using her one time, and I got almost 50. If I were to bother spending both charges of it, it would only do like a up half, 1.5 to 2% more. It's not worth it, right? So that's another thing that's really good about Sareena for smoke anyway, is that she, her like damage to resource expenditure is really good, at least for smoke. Nope. This guy doesn't know what to do. We need to do that. So yeah, I'm thinking when I enter tournaments, I'm gonna find that really valuable. Having that factor to like any combo or throw I do, is also taking meter from them, like it really starts to add up. Nice try. No. Look at this guy. What is he doing? So, yeah. I also, I'm just gonna have to succumb to the chameleon meta as much as I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. That's my issue with people that they want chameleon to be like the standard for the way the cameos operate, because I think you could literally buff every other cameo in this game right now, and she would still be the top one because of the particular tools she gives you. Her particular tools are just like too good. Fuck. I had a flawless walk down, but I fucked it up. Anyway, yeah. And the problem is too is like, I mean, there are things that I really wish they would do for certain cameos. Like, I think for example, Sonya's leg grab should be an invincible reversal launcher, and that would kind of like solidify her as like a more like defense-oriented cameo, right? She's already kind of that because she is zoning and because she has the ambush anti-air, right? That kind of puts her in a position to be a defensive-minded cameo. Same thing for WoW, honestly. Like, I would take getting rid of Low Hat to give him back the launching invincible hat spin. I would happily take that over people just doing like Low Hat shit all day. Typical Scorpion player. No. Bro.
You're a typical smoke player. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Sareena, typical smoke player.
With spear and scramble, that's a classic right there. Hey, let me finish the smash, guys, and we'll talk. Rip. GG. By the way, did you guys know it's possible just to always win the Fatal Blow minigame by literally just pianoing all four buttons? You just rotate your thumb on top of all four buttons and it hits every single QTE. It's kind of crazy. There's no skill to it, unlike MK11. I can't even believe that they kept that in the game, to be honest. Or that it's still usable in ranked. Hold on, got like one of my dogs in here. Alright, let's see what we got next here. So, yeah, I'm probably going to play Smoke Sareena, Smoke, Chameleon. Smoke Janet is going to be useful in some matchups. Janet, I think, is going to be really good in the matchups where you're just going to win off your footsies alone. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Because she gives you, like, you get like almost 50% mirrorless with Janet. Look at that. Oh, that was actually pretty tricky there. That was cool. This is a character I want to pick up for fun now with the Shujinko buff. Like, I really wanted to do like a double mimic team of Shang Shujinko. But it just wasn't worth it before. But I think with the way Shujinko got buffed, it'll be worth it now to explore that. So that's something I want to mess with in the future. I don't know, being like a full Shujinko Shang Master is like competitively viable. That might just be too much to have to learn, but it could be fun. Alright. See, like that curse just keeps your snowball going. Like, unless they only have one bar or less, I'm only spending one on one cameo charge and a double knife toss, and I use the other one for the curse. That really seems to work quite well. And also, obviously, you get a pretty sneaky, very like high robbery reset with Sareena too. Just gotta break this. Yep. A thing I'm also having to ingrain in my habits right now to make Smoke work, that people don't really seem to take advantage of, is the fact that because you always get mirrorless combos in your base kit, doing regular combos to waste your opponent's breaker is like really paramount with this character. Get them to waste the breaker, the 33% combo to eat a 50% one the next time they get opened up. It's pretty deep. I think it's a big deal to be able to do that. I think that could turn out to be actually a rather underrated factor in other characters going forward. Like, if you have the ability to do mirrorless full combos outside of cameos, you should definitely get that down. No. See how much momentum I'm getting just off of placing the curse to deny the breaker? Like you get so much extended offense off that. I also, though, I want to say, I think I'm ready to start admitting that maybe Smoke is not as good as the character as I thought. He's my favorite character in the game to play, but unfortunately Smoke's problem is he's designed like an actual fighting game character and not like a single-player power fantasy character. Like, he has actual shortcomings that are meant to level them out and keep them fair, but they're just slightly too handicapping. Not that you can't win with Smoke, I'm not saying that. I think he's a good character, and I think he's downplayed still, but I'm kind of annoyed right now because of the Reptile buffs. The thing is, Reptile has better invisible set play than Smoke does, right? And invisibility has only ever been like a feature of Reptile, and it's always been a trademark of Smoke's. So it feels kind of weird to be playing a game right now where Reptile is the one that has the better application of invisibility. I'm really hoping, I mentioned this before, that what they used to do, what they've done before with invisibility in these games is give it a damage bonus. Like if they give Smoke like a 10% damage bonus when he's invisible, that would do a lot, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong though. There we go. Now we're gonna get the drains meter again. But you guys see what I'm talking about when it comes to the Sareena curse of Smoke. Like, it's actually really helpful. Like I said, I don't know how long we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna. I guess maybe I might just make this like almost a style of vlog or something. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the curse out here. Cut the combo short. That's the only problem with curse. Is so this is one of those like underneath the hood things about the game is if you burn out your cameo meter with certain attacks, it actually changes the cooldown of your ability to break. So that's the problem, is if you spend all your cameo bar with Sareena doing curse, it'll take a long time before you can break the end, whereas if you just do knives only and go for big combos, that problem doesn't happen. So if you're using the curse to like deprive your opponent of resources, you kind of have to play very smart. You gotta take the full combo here. I really do like Shang's design in this game, and it's too bad that like he's just too plain. I think he's a really cool character in this game. But I don't know what you would even do, because there's... Ah, fuck, I'm dead. GG's. So, I'm curious what you guys think about Ermac. I think he's pretty cool. I was kind of looking forward to playing him, but after looking at him, like, he's obviously really good. I just don't know if he's my type of character yet. I'm probably gonna spend a little more time mulling over it. I do want to get good with all three of the sorcerer characters. This game is like my ideal MK roster because it's got Quan Chi, Shang Tsung, and Ermac in it on top of having Smoke in it. So I would like to get good at all three of those characters, but Smoke is just so fun. Like the depth of his decision making and stuff in this game is just really cool to me. Yeah, typical Liu Kang shit. This is interesting. Don't think I've seen Mei Lu Scorpion before. Alright, Tweety's right. They gotta get rid of that silly beat that plays when someone tries to break and they don't have the meter for it. Turns this game into a clown show. I wonder if they intended it to be kind of a comedic noise, but like, it's kind of weird. Fair enough. Yeah, you don't see this team often with Blue, but it has legitimacy to it because you get armored launcher with this. Now you see that he doesn't want to lose the bar, so I get to kind of control the way he positions himself because he doesn't want to lose that meter. And it's actually good in this matchup because Liu is hella reliant on meter. Bitch. See if I get the turkey reset. There we go. No way. Off me. I feel like I robbed that guy. The other thing, though, about Smoke Sareena is I feel like it's probably a team that you can play every matchup in the game with, and it's a lot simpler than other teams in the game. Like I don't have to do a lot of micromanaging on decision making like I do with like Tremor or even like Chameleon. Like it's a very simple, very effective game plan. We are kind of accomplishing multiple things at once for minimal effort. I think that's a big deal. I'm not gonna bother doing the QTE. Probably shouldn't bother wasting the effort on the fail blow QTE, but man, they just had to put it there, and like the idea of losing damage really drives me nuts. go. I also just like this team because it's really good for lane play, as you can see. It's very good for lane play, which is how I typically tend to play fighting games. Break. Yep, thank you. That was a good block. Gold smoke back for. What? He's dead, I think. Let's see. Yep. Hold on 1 second.
Smoke win.
Alright, let's see what's next. I'm definitely going to be doing a cameo review sometime soon, another cameo review. I'm kind of looking at Motaro right now. Motaro might actually be a lot better than I expected, just because of the fact you're always plus 13 off low tail shot. And it gives you a single hit confirmable back 2 and forward 3 into either plus 13 on block or full combo, which is really good. Alright, this guy is a pain in the ass. Rubber blocks on that has got to be adjusted. There we go. They're gonna do the 33%. He almost did. This guy has a 33% mirrorless back throw combo with Janet, with Reptile. Just ridiculous. It looks like it's probably hard to execute though. So I guess it can't be too bad. This matchup feels so bad for Smoke now. It's like they just randomly decided, let's give him Alien's stand 3, except make it do actual damage. There's a lot of Alien inspiration in this version of the character to begin with, but Bandit, like shit like that is just so obnoxious. Yep. Things I actually like this iteration of Reptile, just don't like fighting it. There we go. Ooh. Might pick up Reptile now, though, since he is more of a complete character. I thought he was good already, but he was definitely kind of unfinished. He definitely feels more complete now, for sure. In a way that I'm not necessarily sure, like, Rain needed buffs, for example. I somewhat feel like the Rain mains are getting away with murder. Nope. Yeah, he was going to try to go for a yellow dash, I think. I could see it. That was a good counter throw. Like, I wish I had invisibility setups to just work like that. Why does he get to do that? Like, oh man. I'm dead. That was a bad move on my part. EX dash. Nope. I thought for sure he was gonna do it. This guy loves to do just raw EX dash in neutral. Bro. It's like fighting Green Lantern from Injustice 2 without any of the weaknesses involved. Really? There we go. Okay, screwed up. Alright, he's off the meter. Nope. There we go. Ooh. GG's to that guy. That's one of the best reptiles I run into on Combat League in this game. That guy's really good. Once I get a cameo, I would really like to see buffs in this game, though. As much as I would probably be grow to hate it, I kind of wish they would steroid buff Darius, man. I think his ambush extender should have two uses, and maybe 4 uses for everything else. You gotta do something to make him stand out more, but like, it's kind of weird. Like, he seems like he should be the set play cameo, but he's the worst choice, you know, because there's Lau, and there's Tremor, and there's Janet, and yeah, it's kind of lame that Darius is just like inferior, kind of an inferior set play cameo right now. I suppose, if I had to guess, the problem is he's just like one of the major things about Darius people don't pay attention to is the fact he provides universal throw combos. It's a big thing with that character, for that cameo, that's kind of neglected. There we go. Another big thing with this character I'm learning is if you hit like down 4, you want to take the forward 4 jail every time, most of the time. It puts them in a really bad spot because they either have to hold the plus frames again, or they have to hold on. Also, you notice I'm not doing invisibility on block a lot. It's really because it's just better if you barely do it. Okay. Might be dead here, we'll see. Hard to time that to get tight enough, but GG's. I'm a clock runner, that's what I do. Let's see if I can finish this match in time before PS5 hits its recording limit. I'm about to hit the hour limit. See if we can end this. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 bars here. It is amazing how fast you kill people just by having solid meaties. Like, there are people who think I like mash on wake up and all this stuff, but now the people I play against in this game like are on some maniac shit. It's crazy. 2 bars again. Perfect meaty. GG's. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Next video should be up sometime soonish. I don't know when. We'll figure it out.